back with another video again today because it makes me feel better. So, I am doing a blueberry lemon cake, layer cake actually. So let's just, I don't want to talk too much today, but I do want to say one thing is, you are going to need jam. And I made this with cornstarch, because cornstarch is that shit. Cornstarch and lemon zest, you know, few pinches or whatever you want to, whatever it tastes like to you, and some lemon juice. This stuff is stains, it's a mess, but what I did use was I went to Walmart and I picked them fresh out the freezer. So you can use frozen wild blueberries. That's what Mark went and got, because you're gonna cook them anyway. And I mean, I would imagine that regular blueberries are, you know, the picked ones are fresher and they taste better, but listen, they're flash frozen, so they're just as good. You can use whatever you have. Just don't use them out the can, because if they make them, no, you know, the blueberry filling, pie filling and stuff, that's not what you want. That's not the same. And you're looking for this consistency. I'm telling you guys now because we're skipping some steps. I'm not doing this online, you know, on film. So if you need a video for this, let me know in the comments below and I will do this separate. I just am trying to skip around some stuff, so this doesn't take all night. This is a 3-layer cake, so we'll get started. We'll be back.
mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper love you. Dream a little dream of me. Now darling, but I love you. Still craving your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper love you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at noon.
Dream a little dream of me.
Right, y'all. Now we're about to put these in the oven, but I wanted to come back here and I wanted to show y'all something real quick, and I'm gonna make this quick so we can get this in the oven. I got me some stir fried rice. I'm hungry. So first things first is I took a dollop, about 3 small dollops. These pans are meticulously weighed. I just want to say that I'm proud of myself and my husband because we just took 10-15 minutes weighing this out, cup by cup, ounce by ounce, to make sure that these rise perfectly, they rise on time. And another thing I'm not gonna do is put all 3 in the oven again. While they all fit, ovens have hot spots. And it may be different in the back than it is in the front. No oven is created equal. If you have a 2020 oven, then more power to you, but we do not. So you wanna put about 3 dollops here, small dollops, in different spots. And this is the consistency you want. You see, y'all see this? Here, let me show them. Y'all want that because it has to be able to stand up to the cake without, you know, adding too much liquid and changing the consistency of it. I got a toothpick here, and look, he's already tapped these out, but then I thought about adding this later. So, and that's all you're gonna do. Now, for this recipe, I got it from the Sugar Geek Show. So you can go on her website and at sugargeekshow.com. And actually, I'm so miscombobulated because my anxiety is so terrible that honestly, I don't even know that I got the recipe right. But it's right, but I took from one and another. And if you bake or you cook, then you okay. You can do that without any fear. So let's get these all spun around and pretty. And it doesn't have to be perfect in the right amount. You know, it doesn't have to have the same amount of berries. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna pull this to the side. Let me let him tap this a few times to make it evenly flat. Please don't burn me out. Just, you know. Is it flat yet? Okay. Now, what we have, which I just got these from Amazon. If you need me to, I'm gonna just go ahead and put the link in the description for these. These are cake strips. This is gonna, dude, for real, I'm about to kill my husband, y'all, because now is not the time to eat. I'm trying to get through it. Put the shit down. Fucking licking cake batter and shit. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I don't mean to talk bad. I ain't got the patience. I'm gonna have to do an iPhone video and cut this shit out because you ain't got a goddamn nerve. So, Anyhow, stop the video. We're back. Okay, so back where I was. I want to get in the cake batter, and I don't want to reach. Mark, you want to wring these out? And these cake strips, because if you don't use something, you're going to end up having to cut your cake to, you want that? You're going to have to end up cutting your cake to a consistency. And, you know, doming it. And with these, you put these cake strips on. I was so excited to see my first video seeing these. You know, let me put this in the bottom. Was Preppy Kitchen. And he used these cake strips. And I was so happy to see him use these. And as soon as I seen them, I knew that I needed them. Because my cakes are coming out uneven and weird. And all kinds of stuff is going on, y'all. So you wet these down. And this wet water, this cool wet water, will keep it from doming. And what you do is you just put it around the cake at the bottom, like this. And there, make sure it's nice and snug, like that. Oh God, Mark, listen, we're gonna get these in order. We're gonna get these baked. We're gonna come back with the finished product. I want to do the icing, but it's my typical cream cheese icing. 8 ounces of cream cheese, 4 ounces of butter. I drew back on the butter a little bit because I like the cream cheese flavor. But I'm going to do it a little different tonight. But it's just a cream cheese frosting. And I'm going to use the jam in the middle. So I want to frost this. It's late. And we'll come back with the finished product. So we'll be back. And we are back with the finished product. Now, let me just say that this is the next day from yesterday. It was late. I wanted the cakes to completely cool because I wanted them to be able to be iced properly. So let me tell you what I did. This is a blueberry lemon layer cake. What you see on top is dehydrated. What you see on top are dehydrated. Okay, whatever. Blueberries. I put them in the oven and we dried them out, and we put them in the pulverizer. And just, isn't it pretty? Oh well, I took the paper underneath, so I can't turn it for them to see. It's pretty. So I'm gonna cut a piece so he can taste it. Let me take these lemons off. Nobody will know raw lemon. It was just a part of the decoration for pictures. Okay. All right, pretty purple. Okay. I can't, you know, all my life I had to fight. Okay. I want too big of a piece for you because I'm tired. I don't know what they got to do with me, but or you. Okay. All right. I'm curious what it looks like on the inside. Me too. I was so glad about the cake strips giving me an even layer that, oh damn. Okay, well, oh shoot. Can't be perfect all the time, y'all. Can't be perfect all the time. I'm gonna get you a fork. Oops. Okay, you ain't have to hold up that long. Get you a fork, come on. Oh, I got a fork. That's the jam. The cakes were perfectly even. Am I in the camera? No. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna taste it too. I don't want to use your fork. I have got my own fork. It's okay. Let me taste. Ooh. Is it good?
Surprisingly delightful.
It's a springy summer cake. I didn't want to use too much icing, so I didn't. So let me tell you guys what I did with the icing. It's not too sweet at all. That's really good. You would have thought it would be
I would have thought it would have been
sugary.
pow.
It's nice and mild, and it's a very kind cake. Okay. Here's what I did with the icing. I still use 2 cups of sugar. I used a whole block of cream cheese, but I use 1 stick of butter to pull back on the oiliness of the butter. You know how I guess that gets too soft and melts down, and then I did about 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, but what I did was I whipped it up first. I used cornstarch and the whipping cream as a stabilizer to keep this nice and light, and then I folded it in with the cream cheese, so that way it wasn't too sweet. It was bright.
Very good.
Yeah.
You get a hint of all the flavors.
And it's
The
not too
blueberry,
sweet.
the cream cheese, the lemon.
It's just not too sweet.
No, it's not.
The sugar sometimes will overpower any flavor of any cake, but this was
the
nice.
cake is
the jam,
super mark,
the jam,
moist.
super mark.
Super marsh. What is that?
So good. Well, this is it, guys. It's the finished product. I want to lay down. I didn't take me a shower. We didn't ate us some dinner, and Margaret, I'm tired. You tired? It's early. We old. Anyways, I'm gonna put the recipe for my new icing up. If you've watched this video till the end, it will be towards the end, like in this area. Well, forget it, guys. Listen, stay with me. That's all, guys. Listen, you guys have a great night. That was silly.